In the mystical lands where the air hummed with the chants of old, a whisper was spreading among the people. A Mahadev is not born from his mother's womb. He is forged in the heat of battle, when he wages a war to destroy evil. And deep within this sacred land, a young man named Arnav found himself drawn to these whispers. Arnav, a simple warrior known for his quiet strength, was unaware of the destiny that awaited him. His village, nestled among the Emerald Peaks, was under threat from a growing darkness, a force so malevolent that it absorbed the light from the very air. The elders spoke of an ancient prophecy foretold in the Shiva trilogy, stating, "Creation and destruction are the two ends of the same moment, and everything between the creation and the next destruction is the journey of life." Arnav knew, intrinsically, that his journey had only just begun. He understood now that the echoes of battle he heard in his dreams were calling him to a greater purpose. As the shadows grew bolder, spreading like a sickness across the land, Arnav sought out the mountain hermit, an old sage who lived in the crevices of peaks where the sun kissed the earth. The hermit's wisdom was revered, and his words hinted at the profound. Weak people never admit that they are responsible for their own state. They always blame either circumstances or others. Inspired, Arnav realized the truth of these words. He would no longer blame fate for the encroaching darkness. Instead, he took responsibility, understanding that inaction was his real enemy. With this conviction, he harnessed the power within him, the power of choice, and the clarity of purpose that would lead him to battle. In preparation, he trained fiercely, learning that whatever appears as the unshakable truth, its exact opposite may also be true in another context. These lessons taught him flexibility, a keen resourcefulness that sharpened his instincts. As his prowess grew, so did his understanding that only your karma is important, not your birth, not your sex, and certainly not the color of your throat. This truth resonated in Arnav's soul, reminding him that destiny was a path forged by his own actions. The day of reckoning came, with the sky a somber gray and the ground quaking beneath the weight of the impending conflict. The enemy arrived, their darkness consuming all in its path, but Arnav was ready. A daunting challenge lay ahead, yet the sage's final words echoed in his heart. Make the main objective of the enemy difficult, and they will lose the will to fight. Armed with strategic intelligence and a heart full of courage, Arnav met the forces head-on. The battle waged on, and in each clash of steel and will, Arnav grew stronger, embodying the essence of Mahadev. His spirit rose above the chilling darkness, fueled by the chant, Har Har Mahadev, all of us are Mahadev. As hope rekindled in the hearts of his people, the garden of courage he nurtured within burst into bloom. Amidst the fury of battle, Arnav reflected on the lessons absorbed on his journey, realizing that creation is the ultimate act of rebellion against destruction. Each moment teetered between chaos and order, yet his resolve hardened, for he knew the soul is neither born nor does it die. He fought not only for survival, but for the preservation of goodness in the world. Finally, as the dust settled and light reclaimed the land, Arnav stood victorious, having forged his own destiny. He returned to his village, hailed not just as a warrior, but as the very embodiment of the ideals he fought for. His story, woven with mythical wisdom, became a beacon of inspiration, urging all who heard it to look within, for the universe is not outside of you. Look inside yourself. Everything that you want, you already are.